Welcome to the war, the information war. I'm DLAKE for PREZ. It's July 31st, 2012. The Swiss Olympic team expels a player for racist tweet. This is the second Olympic player to be kicked off the team, out of the Olympics, for tweeting. It's a dangerous precedent, and it's flying in under the radar. It's not police. It's not, it's not even American. It's a Swiss player and a Greek player. London AP reports a Swiss soccer player was expelled from the Olympics on Monday for his threatening and racist message on Twitter about South Koreans. The comments by Michael Morganella came hours after Switzerland lost to South Korea. Okay, so maybe the guy's kind of a sore loser. Looking at these pictures, though, it looks like he put up a hell of a game. Morganella discriminated against, insulted, and violated the dignity of the South Korean football team as well as the South Korean people. Swiss Olympic team chief Gian Gilli said through a translator at a news conference. He said the player was stripped of his Olympic accreditation. Morganella is the second athlete kicked off a London Olympics team for offensive Twitter comments, following Greek triple jumper Vioula Papachristou. And that Vioula Papachristou is one hot baby. She's super fine. She's blonde. She's got a great body. She's a triple jumper. Well, she made a comment about Africans, the African team, or mosquitoes, West Nile virus. They like to eat Africans in Greece. So she's kicked off the team. So Morganella, after playing the 2-1 loss against South Korea on Sunday, he said in the tweet that South Koreans can go burn. Well, that could maybe be taken different ways, and referred to them as a bunch of mongoloids. Mongoloids? Is he racist against mongoloids? Those mongoloids are going to be pissed. The 23-year-old, okay, so he's a young, hot-headed guy. He's got a mohawk. He plays for Switzerland. And he is sincerely sorry for the people of South Korea, for the players, but equally for the Swiss delegation and Swiss football team in general. It's clear that I am accepting the consequences. After the disappointing result and the reaction from Korea that followed, I made a huge error. Yeah. Who do you suppose is scouring Twitter for these comments? And then deciding and deciphering if saying, hey, go burn. Hey, we just lost to your team. Go burn. You bunch of mongoloids. Oh, that's very threatening. Really? Is it? I thought sticks and stones could break your bones, but names could never hurt you. Well, you're making our team look bad, pal. And Howard Stern certainly is not going to be on any Olympic team. I just feel that this is a dangerous precedent. It's like, oh, is that what you think? Is that what you think, pal? Get out of here. Pack up your bags. You're making our Olympics look bad. So Papachristou and Morganella are making the Olympics look bad. They're not doing a good enough job of that on their own. Morganella, you certainly cannot call people mongoloids, okay? But we can put as many rocket launchers and nuclear weapons and giant bunker busters and arm like hundreds of thousands of soldiers to just walk around, in addition to the security force and all that other stuff. And the queen, she's bored out of her chair. She's picking her nose. I better edit that part out. I don't want to get kicked off this video. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. You guys, you don't think this is important? Alright. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you just go keep tweeting? I don't even have a Twitter, okay? okay? I got actual birds, real life birds outside my house that do all the tweeting for me, okay? And, man, if you're on there, you better be careful. You better watch what you say. Freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. Ice-T, okay? Alright, and if you call anybody a mongoloid, you're going to spend about a week and a half, 2 weeks apologizing. We have to focus on the game, Coach said. The other stuff we don't want to think about. Maybe we shouldn't read any newspapers for the next 2 days. Oh yeah. After the Papa Cristal incident, I thought they said all the Olympic players were going to be not allowed to tweet, not allowed to be on Twitter. Well, I guess Switzerland was allowed to, and this guy was a little upset after his 2-1 loss. He made a few comments, but, you know. Oh, in this case, we felt we had no alternative but to kick him off the team for violating the International Olympic Committee's Code of Conduct. Right, Olympic. The International Olympic Committee. So, all these international institutions are scouring Twitter and deciding who stays and who goes. For thought crimes, essentially. Yeah, last week Greek Olympic officials tossed Papa Cristal off the team after she posted a comment mocking African immigrants and supporting a far-right political party. She supported a far-right political party as well. That's extra dangerous. You're off the team. Doesn't matter that you triple jump excellent and you look great and jump really far. You know, you make a joke about black Africans, off the team. Personally, if you look at the history of the Olympics, I think this new precedent is disgusting. I'm DLAKE for PREZ, the InfoWars Nightly News.